And we should be live. Just give me 1 second here to open up Twitch on the phone. Here we go. And now we can begin. To those who haven't played the Valhalla DLC, this is like a roguelite extra to God of War Ragnarok, meaning it takes place after the story, so it even gives you a warning at before you start the DLC if you've completed the story or not. And this is for the different armors, which I have the Berserker armor, which you can find in the game. And one difference between the base game and this is that the armor is just for looks, and also the weapons and the shields. So you don't upgrade them like in the base game. And there's some that you find. There's some armors that you can find that you can have on later. And these are some little bonuses, and these are for getting more health, more rage, and some other things, as well as increasing your stats, which I'm almost at max, well, except for luck. And there's also this and more armor that you can unlock, which, as I've said before, is just for looks.
An admirable attempt. Better than the last. You're adapting to Valhalla well.
Alright, let's see if there's a relic that can give me a bonus. Yeah, this one can. So let's use that for this run. And what about the shield? And this is a new shield that's in the DLC. And also, after completing the DLC story, you get a couple of new skins. And I think you can also unlock this for the base game too, which adds a familiar rage from God of War 3.
Right. Secret, dear. As Kratos and I have been off the beaten path, so to speak, I'm curious as to the state of the realms.
Well, since my sisters and I returned to our old Valkyrie duties, the souls of the damned no longer find the gates of Helheim closed to them. So...
No more Hellwalkers spilling into the other realms? Grand!
I can't say no Hellwalkers are left in the realms, but there are fewer. Hrossvelgr seemed pleased. Or at least I think that's what her expression was.
To those who don't know who Hrossvelgr is, that's basically Hel, the ruler of Helheim. What's this? Flute?
A flute? Oh, will you play a song, brother?
It was my daughter's, but I will tell you of it later.
Let's see here. Let's do this one. The last 3 runs I've done of this, there was a key there, which was a very familiar key from the very first God of War. And after getting 3 of those keys that are here after each of the 3 runs, then you get a trophy, which references the the captain that was in the first God of War and makes an appearance in God of War 2, and is referenced in a note in the underworld in God of War 3. Alright, let's see here. Let's do this one. And also, the Leviathan and the Blades of Chaos they look like this because of an addition to the game that adds special skins to the Blades of Chaos and the Leviathan, as well as Kratos, as well as a armor skin that is based off I think it was a scrapped armor that was going to be in God of War 2.
It's Sigrun. I am still waiting for the part where you spoke.
In my defense, I only told her the truth as it struck me in the moment. I told her my feelings for her were deep as Rand's Hall and had been for as long as I'd known her. But just then a kind of revelation came over me. Sudden cold clarity that it was vanity to imagine that I, as I am, could be enough for her as she is. So I heard myself tell her that I didn't think I could give her what she needed.
Now, I have mad at you.
Pile on, brother. I deserve it. What are you going to saddle yourself with?
Let's see here. Let's do this one. Let's go through here.
Right side!
Well, that takes care of that. Wait, is there another enemy somewhere?
Fire behind you!
Oh, found him.
That's the one you needed.
Didn't really expect the Leviathan to reach that far, but hey, I'll take it.
Right. We should be free to move up to the next area now.
Let's see what's up this way. Right. Let's see what kind of relic this is. Nice. Unlocked a new relic. Let's do this one. That certainly did a lot of damage to her. Oops, did that one too late, or too early. No, you don't. That one too early. Oops. Didn't mean to do that, but oh well. At least I can cancel it. Sometimes the timing for the parry is easy, while other times it, well, it takes a bit. Kind of like that. No, you don't. Alright, let's do this one. Let's see what relics I can get. I'll stick with the one I'm using. Even though I tend to forget that I have that.
The flute you found. You said it belonged to your daughter.
I carved it for her as a gift. She enjoyed playing and was skilled with it. It was a song she would play. One I used to remember every note of. But no longer.
Brother, if you mean to recount the story of the day you were tricked into killing your wife and daughter, you don't have to. You've told that story before. We know how it ends. You needn't relive it. That's not the story that flute brings to mind, is it?
No.
Another thing, while you're playing this DLC, you'll run into some familiar enemies from previous God of Wars, as well as a familiar god from God of War 3, and I think God of War Chains of Olympus, but I never owned a PSP, so I never played Chains of Olympus or Ghost of Sparta. And to my knowledge, there's not really a way of playing those without a PSP. And unfortunately, PSPs are probably considered relics nowadays. Same with the PlayStation Vita, which, again, I never really owned one. Well, I probably shouldn't say never really, but I never owned one. Let's see. Yep.
Helios has returned.
Alright. Let's see. What kind of birding can I use? That'll come in handy. Can't afford that, nor that. Definitely not that. Well, I'm close to opening that one, but that'll be later on. And that timer on the top, the longer I take in this area, the more difficult the enemies get.
Still a monster, I see.
And I don't think you can get better rewards if the enemies are more difficult. But I could be wrong about that.
Right side, siphon him out.
I missed.
Charging out.
There we go.
Another weapon, idiot. Sever the link already.
I'll do that when I'm able to. There we go. Not this time.
Well, better them than us.
Alright, that's one burden lifted. Let's do this one. No enemies in here. Oh, almost went right past this. That's from an upgrade that I got at the shore. Right, on to the
Hail one floats. Why float? Left side. Sure.
get parried.
Watch from underneath. That was the one. It must please you to please Valhalla.
I don't really use barehanded attacks, so let's go with Blessings of Bravery. Let's do this one. And now onto one of three familiar areas.
Hey, Blade Rain! Your target's walking around unkilled!
Would have been nice if that did something to it instead of nothing.
Line behind you!
Okay, let's bring these enemies down.
Incoming dive! Butcher!
There we go. Let's do this one. And now let's head to the next familiar area. Oh, didn't expect this. Thought I had less health than that.
Only getting harder as you delay, Kratos.
Let's pick this one. Didn't mean to do that. Right, on to the next familiar area. The Desert of Lost from the first God of War. Or the very first God of War, I should say.
He's in the ground! Left flank!
When I first encountered those Cyclops in this DLC, I was expecting Kratos to tear out its eye like in the previous God of Wars. But as you just saw, he doesn't do that.
Break the tether, quickly! Behind you, incoming! Charging at us! I think you've met Valhalla's bloodshed.
I try to avoid not having my health that low, so let's do this one. Forum arenas unlocked. So let's head that way now. While I'm here, I may as well do these. As well as complete the mastery that involves these. Alright, onto the Forum Arena, which you'll get a trophy for participating in it. Doesn't matter if you win or die. Alright, now on to the third familiar place, which was the place where you fight Hercules in God of War 3. And Hera would be up there. Let's see what boss I fight. Oh, another berserker. Ah, get parried. Oh. Missed. Did that too early. Oh. Off with your head.
Is that the aroma of lifted hardship?
Let's see. Increases melee and runic damage by 40, but increases 100. Nope. Memories of the collector are sealed with it. Let's see what that one is. Not exactly sure what that was. Let's do that one. Okay, now that I've done everything that's required of me, it's time to head back to the start and then fight the final boss of the run.
Ruthless as ever.
See what perfect perk it has. This one might be useful. Do I have enough? Yeah, I have enough. Wait, no I don't. What am I talking about? Let's do this one.
Always looking for an edge. Is this a game to you?
Guess it wouldn't hurt to upgrade these, even though they're only temporary. May as well use the rest on these. Alright, so now on to the final boss of the run, which is always Tyr.
Welcome back, Kratos.
Is that too early?
Under all your skill and primal instinct. Defend yourself. Blood for blood. Ruira!
Did that too early. And early again.
Be ready. Come on. Definitely done, Kratos. Come on.
Let's heal up a bit.
Fight.
Did that too early. Which also proves my point earlier about parrying. Just
A legendary anger. Defend yourself. Well, didn't catch you sleeping. Hookson.
The right one's flowing.
Arms up. Don't get distracted. Are you ready to win? Show me.
oops, wrong button.
Come, show me that Spartan grit. Hookson.
Let's finish him off with the Rage of Sparta. It's not what it's actually called, but it's what it was called in God of War 3.
Well done, Kratos. I yield. You've shown me what true strength is. Goodbye. Until our paths cross again.
And that's how it goes with every run. You go through it, fight here, and then come back here again.
Shield Maiden.
This boon is yours. Adaptability is at the heart of surviving in the ever-changing winds of Valhalla. I'll tell you more of my story now, if you care to hear it.
I will
Right.
hear.
If you remember, my father had fallen ill. It was bad. An illness unknown to us. I offered to fetch the mage healer from the city, but my father refused. He insisted herbs were the only way to help him. You can guess what happened next. He was gone before the spring. I was devastated. In time, I grew to hate my father's philosophy and dedicated myself to healing through magic. It was a blind rejection of an entire field, because I believed it failed my father, because I blamed his death on his faith. The truth is, I traded one limiting perspective for another, but I wasn't ready to see that yet. That's a good place to stop for now.
Alright, and I unlocked some more armor, which, as I've said before, is just cosmetics, not actual armor. Let's see here. Last night I did research on if there was a best armor in the game, and the Steinbjorn in the base game is considered the best armor in the game. And how to get it is a little complicated. So before I declare that I'm done with God of War Ragnarok, I'll go back to the base game and get the Steinbjorn armor. Okay.
Suppose that was beneficial enough to do another.
Sorry for the sudden silence. My parents just got up, so unfortunately there won't be any more commentary for the rest of the stream.
I'm honored to bear witness to your journey here, Kratos.
It's encouraging to know Valhalla wants to help. That'll be worth it.
made it even further that time. Take pride in your progress.
Milady, how is Alfheim these days? Does the peace hold?
It's tenuous, but holding. Endless war tends to breed quite a bit of mistrust. Thankfully, the elves, Bela and Bigvir, are in positions of influence due to their association with Freyr and involvement in Ragnarok. It's the best chance at lasting peace the realm has ever had.
What about the findings in the Consul's journal? Have they shared it with the rest of the elves?
Not yet, but give them time.
Behind you, brother!
Calliope's flute again. Still on your mind, brother?
Yes. I will explain later. Sigrun you could not give her what she needed. You spoke out of cowardice.
Aye, obviously. But as prospects for terror go, can you imagine knowing all along you're not enough for someone? And then living out their slow realization of that truth? I admit it chilled me to the bone.
You presume to know how she will feel in the future. Why discredit her wishes and yours in the present?
I just can't pretend not to know better. She's romanticized the idea of us. Certainly I've done the same. But is that anything to build a future on? I mean, look at me, brother. Be practical.
If anyone else disparaged you as you disparaged yourself, I would wish to strike them with an axe.
I believe your target's on the battlefield there. Right side! Brilliant kill! Valhalla will be impressed. Splendid! I think we're free and clear to take the way up now. Not afraid of a little give and take, I see. We're freezing up, brother!
Mimir, the day my family died was not the last time I saw Calliope. I had journeyed to the underworld to rescue Helios. When I arrived, I heard Calliope's song on the wind and found her in the fields of Elysium. It had been long since I felt such joy. But it was another trick of the gods.
It wasn't her.
Worse, it was. The goddess of the underworld wished to destroy all of creation, Elysium included. She knew that for me to stand against her meant leaving Calliope behind forever. So, I pushed my daughter away again, all while she cried and begged me not to.
Crossfire at your back!
These beats seem within reach, you ask me.
Hello? Frozen again! Still a monster, I see. Try another weapon, idiot! Don't let him club us! Now that's the Kratos that brought down Atlas. You killed the thing someone told you to kill! Yay! Left, right! Right side, incoming! Oh, done punishing yourself? How convenient. Disrupted, you halfwit! There's Valhalla's target. Get to it! Behind you, incoming! Shield strike, do it! Don't let him clog us! Behind you, idiot! Incoming, left side! Not the song attack! Behind you, incoming! Left flank! Watch from underneath! behind you, idiot! That's all the killing you need to proceed. Any further murder is purely at your discretion. Oh, don't hurry up and make a decision on my account.
Welcome, Kratos. Honor me with another sparring match. Arms up!
Get out to the darkness, brother!
Darkness come! Your curve! Good! I'd expect nothing less. Be ready. Darkness come. Your curve.
There, brother! Some light!
Defend yourself. Good reflexes. I mean, come on. Come on! I admit defeat, Kratos. You're too strong for me. Safe travels on your journey, friend.
Would you care to hear more of my story?
You may speak.
If you remember, I had shunned my father's herbal medicine after it failed to save him. I left my village and moved to the city. I scraped and scrounged, managed to survive, and became an apprentice to a renowned mage healer. I soaked up everything I could from her, and I was a natural, it turns out. Shedding my father's legacy came easy. In fact, I'd acquired quite the distaste for it. I cut herbal medicine out of my life completely. It was this rigidness that would prove the biggest mistake of my life. But I'll stop there for now. In the face of change, those who adapt triumph, while the rigid falter.